with.
Stop it.
Okay.
Put
Hang
us
on.
in there, coach. Oh, shit.
Oh,
I'm being
got
recorded.
it. Sorry, I've got yelled at.
Oh my gosh,
Government.
dude. FBI. Oh!
Mom, stop. Stop it, Mom.
Okay. So, we ready to go from here, boys? We ready to start this?
Yeah, let's dive on in.
All right.
Let's
Well,
rip it.
welcome, Z and Garrett, ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs, sofas and sectionals, to Lads at the Bar Top. This is our first ever podcast. First ever. No one's ever done a podcast before. No one. Not a single person here.
Yep.
So
I
let's get
invented the
cozy.
word. You're welcome.
Before we get into our inaugural, I don't know that word. Before we get into the first episode and introductions,
Called it.
I just want to give a rundown of our show. We're here to share some laughs, cry if it comes around to it. I know Z cries a lot, so it could come around to it.
I'm a big crier.
Tell our stories. If you have stories, you can send us stories through our socials. We'll pretty much it's just mom, dad's listening to us right now. No one knows a thing about us. But if you have stories, you can send it in to us. We'll talk about it, give our insight, and hopefully give you some pointers on life. Because we're so
the worst thing that'll happen is you send us a story, we give you feedback, and you're like, I'm not that dumb after all. So you're good.
The worst part is we're gonna attempt to read your story and butcher it.
Oh, 100%.
Well, Jack has
dyslexic.
to attempt to read every single story.
Anyways, so that's what we're about. Hopefully you enjoy listening to us. And without further ado, let's get into some introductions. Let's start with you, Z. Who are you? What do you do? What's your plan?
Oh, okay. Plans.
Yeah, right into it.
Oh, what's up, dudes?
Planned Parenthood. Jesus.
I'm known. Just right into it. I'm Z, known as Z. Will forever be known as Z. I'm 27 years old, living in the great Pacific Northwest, hidden in the forest. I would say my plan right now, we're just living life, dude. We're talking about the experiences that we've been in, okay? And eventually, hopefully one day, we get a little bit of feedback and kind of talk back and forth with some people that we never met before. I think that'd be cool. I'm not in here looking to become Joe Rogan or nothing like that, but let's have some fun with it. That's kind of where I'm at.
First guest speaker, Obama.
I'm down.
We're doing it.
I was gonna say it's either Obama or Creed right now. So
Creed's got a tour coming up. He's going through St. Louis. You might have to just bum rush him. Who knows?
I
love that you call him a him like it's not a band. Like it's just one guy.
Yeah, it's just one dude.
We only need one of them. We could even use the backup singer.
I just want the acrobat guy from the Dallas Cowboys halftime show. I just want the.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I respect that.
Let's introduce yourself, Garrett. Passing it along to you.
My name's Garrett, and I'm only doing this podcast because my mom said I need to make friends. So that's a joke. I got friends. It's these two guys right here. These guys right here. No, I'm just ready to shoot the shit with the boys. You know what I'm saying? Tell some stories, make fun of myself, get roasted. I don't know. What about you over there? Yeah. I'm not gonna say where
Resident Ginger. Let's kick it to the Resident Ginger.
Representing all genders.
And diabetics too.
Gingers in this
only type 2
podcast.
Diabetics. Only
type 2 diabetics.
Not
Who
real
doesn't
disease.
respect one.
Fake disease.
You guys can quit whenever you want.
You
can quit when you
this.
want.
Get canceled on our first episode because we anger all the fucking gingers.
You can't get mad at half of the diabetics for being mad at half of the diabetics. So I feel like we're safe with that. We got one diabetic.
There's only 10% of gingers in the world. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, you're right. I added one. Yeah. My profession is a stay-at-home dad. I'm stuck in the dirty P. If you know, you know. If you don't, too fucking bad.
Thank God you don't know.
God, yeah, stay away.
Stinks.
That's tough, dude. That's tough. Dirty.
It don't smell the best.
200 days out of 365 days in a year, it smells bad.
So let's give the listeners a little backstory, okay? Let's get into the backstory and the meat of this podcast. Yeah. how did we all random as hell come together to the point where we think we can do a podcast? Let's
Are we
start
saying?
to
So we're
Jack.
basically. Are we saying like how we met each other and how we escalated?
Yeah,
down the
how
road
did
to
this
this.
how did this all
Okay.
how did this all work out for you?
Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to say I'm the glue of this friend group. Without me, none of you exist. Let's just be honest. I'm very important.
I mean, I
A mesh.
exist. I just wouldn't be friends
Nah,
with
you
you.
don't
exist.
exist.
I mean, I'm like,
Let's-
I'm still.
But-
I was alive before I met you.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying,
no, I was,
without the
that's
I was
a
nitty
fair
pretty
point.
gritty,
sad. I was a shell of a man.
would we exist still though without each other? We don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't.
Probably
happen.
good chance.
Good point. Anyways, well, I thought I was a pretty stud bench warmer going into my college career of playing hockey. And with the other bench warmers that were on that Dirty P team, the only one that was relevant and actually could count to 3 was Z. The other ones, I don't know what was going on with that group of freshmen that came in. It was rough. But yeah, Z and I hit it off. I don't know how else. I mean, do you have anything else to add to that story? Besides,
Yeah, for sure.
only ones with
for
a
sure. So freshman orientation, came out there, didn't know anybody. Happened to see the only other hockey player walk into freshman orientation that weekend. His mom and sister followed in right behind him, brought a dog with him, and I was like,
Emily
oh.
there? I don't think Emily
Yes.
was there.
At orientation, she was there. Yep.
No idea.
And I was like, oh. So, they got a dog. That's cool. No one else has a dog in the school right now, so that's dope.
Not my dog.
And then
it's my mom's.
I was introduced to Jack. I was introduced to Jack's mom, Jack's sister. Here's where it gets interesting, Kim. I thought, now preface this by starting this podcast. I said you'll be feeling way smarter at the end of this. Listen, I thought after speaking to Jack's mom that she had a service dog because she was deaf. I thought as soon as she talked, I told my dad. He remembers this. I said,
Didn't you think that for a
"Oh, that's
long
cool."
time,
I
too?
didn't know that deaf people needed service dogs. And my dad was like, I don't think they do, but okay. Yeah, I thought this
Deaf
for
people don't
a
need
good.
service dogs.
I thought this for a good 4 months. Mom was deaf. Find out the first time I actually brought it up to Jack. We're hammered at a party. And I go, dude, it's cool that your mom has a service dog. And he's like, what do you mean? I have a service dog. And I was like, what do you have a service dog for? And he's like, I'm a diabetic. And I was like, oh, I thought it was because your mom's deaf. And he's like, my mom's not deaf. I was like, dude, have you ever heard your mom talk? She's deaf. He's like, no, she's from Britain. She's English. I was like, no way, dude.
How you thought her service dog was with me in college? I don't know where that lines up. For 4 months.
No, because orientation was in June. Orientation was in June. We got there at the beginning of September.
Oh, that's right.
That's pretty close to 4 months. That's pretty close to 4 months.
That's
Hey.
tiptoeing on. That.
Hey, I could count to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got
Maybe.
4.
You never
You're
know.
up 4 now.
Yeah. But anyways, that's my little story of that. That's how I met Jack. Jack introduced me to Garrett, so let's get into that, Garrett.
How I met you?
How you met both of us?
Yeah, you
All right.
start
That's
from
later.
the
I'm later in the
I'll
story.
say-
Yeah.
I'll say how I met Jack first. And I remember specifically how I met you. It's crazy, wicked tuna crazy. But I remember it was it took me like 3 weeks to finally get actually hired on to Bass Pro because HR was slacking in that department. But it was August
Into HR.
18th, 2019. It was a Sunday. It was a Sunday. And we were there, and Jack had to do everything because I'm not even.
I was the only content.
You were the only one that had a login. You were the only one that had a login. No one else had a login yet, and she just forced all the training videos for Jack to monitor. So we had to sit up at the front.
Let's be true. I'm a leader. Okay, let's put that out there. That's why I was in charge.
I'll give it to him.
Born leader. Call me Napoleon
yeah.
sometimes. You
Yeah.
never know. Anyways, continue.
And I
Yeah.
remember specifically that I was the only guy in there with fucking shorts on, and it was pretty weird. We had another guy named Chuck. He was a big dude, And so like every like 3 hours, she'd walk out and be like, "You guys need a break?" And I could tell me and Jack are feeling the same thing. We're like, "Yeah, we
Let's
can
get
go get
this
some
over with."
water. We can take a piss." And this guy Chuck would speak up for the whole group and be like, "No, we're good." And I'm sitting there like, "Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, man." And then we went on this honestly most awkward tour of the store. And then we got our shirts, and then I was actually the only one that didn't have a badge up until like 3 days later. So I couldn't even clock myself in.
Attaboy.
And
Working for
then
free.
that's how me and Jack, man, I started in footwear, he started in marine. And then I remember I sold him some boots one time.
I like myself some
And
good
then,
old boots.
And then when I
With the
transferred
fur?
over to fishing, that next like July, that's when we really started hanging out. I remember he offered me a beer, and I was only 19.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, whoa!
I didn't do that.
Whoa!
I didn't. Do
Arrest
that.
him.
Non-alcoholic. It was
Arrest him.
non-alcoholic.
Arrest him right now.
Arrest me.
I didn't know how old he was. I just met him.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then the first time I met Yuzi, we were at what was it, Field House? Is that what it's called down there at Campus Town?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were in the back rooms, and you guys were halfway through a bucket, and you handed me one out of the bucket, and then we hugged, and then
Yeah, I'm pretty
that
sure
was
we were
it,
pretty
because
drunk by the time
that
you
was
showed up.
during COVID too, so I couldn't
I was probably
didn't
gonna
go
cry
down to
right
St.
after
Patty's
that.
That was the year of COVID, so that's when you guys went to St. Patty's Day, but it was just you and Z, and there was no parade. Just
Yeah, there was no
remember
parade.
that?
We just went down.
Yeah, and
drank
that's
at the
remember
bars.
Z, you called me and you're like,
Yeah.
"I don't know where I'm at," when I left them at McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
we were at the university.
That wasn't that was before COVID, I thought.
No, that was
No,
the
that was
COVID
that was
year.
the year. That was 21, wasn't it? That was the year after COVID.
I've gotten to the
Maybe
age.
it was 2020.
None of my
it was
years
the year,
make sense
yeah,
anymore.
it was the year after COVID, like 2019.
Don't ask
2020.
me, dude.
It was.
Don't ask
It was.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild.
Those were good times. I got
When we
pulled
were
over by a
young.
cop walking around that night. In
A drunk dude
the
walking
middle
around
of nowhere.
campus.
Yeah,
Didn't he
just a
ask?
drunk guy walking. No, we were off campus. We were a little bit off campus, and I was walking next to a freeway on like a frontage road, and this cop pulls me over. It's pouring rain. Pulls me over. My phone's dead. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing out here?" I was like, just walking back to my buddy's house." He's like, "Oh, you know where it's at?" And I was like, "No, not really." He's like, "Oh, you need a ride?" And I was like,
We just be
respectfully,
driving around.
I'm gonna be good. Yeah, I was like, I'm good, dude. I'm just gonna walk it out. No worries.
I'm annoyed. I'm peed off. I need to cool down.
He's like, I didn't say that though. He's like, oh, okay. Like it's not really the greatest time to be walking around. I was like, don't worry, dude. I usually get myself out of these situations somehow. He's like, okay, well, I'll be back around in like half an hour. So if you're still on this road, I'll come pick you up. I was
If
like,
anyone
"Oh,
knows
bet,
the
dude."
area, it's down by St. Louis, and he was walking around by himself. So
So that's
me.
why this
This
cop was
guy.
pretty persistent about.
Yeah,
giving
he's
you
pretty
a ride.
persistent, dude.
he's like, I'm just trying
In
to
my
save
defense, hey, in my defense, I said I usually find my way out of these predicaments, right? These little situations. I lied. Jack always gets me out of these
You're
situations.
the one who put yourself in them, and then I have to come find you.
I about 10 minutes later, I was about half a mile down the road, and sure enough, black car pulls up next to me, and I was like, "This could be interesting." It was just Jack and his brother in the car going, "Get in,
Get
you
in."
fucking idiot." It's like, oh, fair enough, dude. Thanks for finding me. My phone died. I was on the phone that night FaceTiming somebody in California, and they're like, I don't know what you want from me. And they hung up. I was like, fair enough, dude.
That was after the whole thing
Yeah.
happened, and then you called them and you were complaining, and then your phone died.
Yeah,
It was
beautiful.
hilarious because you called me after you jumped out of McDonald's, and you're like, "Yeah, I just left them." I'm like, "I don't."
I was running, dude. I was running.
It was funny because all I hear is a click, and I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know how to help that guy." I can't tell Jack where he's at. He didn't give me a street.
Moral
He
of the
didn't give me
story?
a street.
Moral of the story: get you a buddy who can find you no matter where you're at.
No matter
I got
where.
you.
No matter
I
what,
got you.
no matter what you say to him, he always comes
I always
back.
come back. I'm like a puppy.
He's like my service dog. He's my service dog.
Have you seen the? It's a movie on Peacock. It's about strays, and the whole movie is about this dog who gets kicked out of his house. Like he gets dropped off somewhere. His owner throws the ball, and it doesn't matter where he gets dropped off at. He always comes back, and it doesn't matter how far he is. And the owner is just a piece of shit to him. Calls him shit bag, dirt bag, and all these fucking mean
I don't
names.
even want to watch this movie.
It's
It sounds
hilarious.
horrible.
It's hilarious.
It's
'Cause it's from
what?
the dog's point of view. It's from the dog's point of view.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I love this game. It's called Fetch Fuck. Every time he throws the ball and I bring it back,
isn't that
and he
have,
goes, fuck.
Doesn't that have Will Ferrell in it and stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I know a
think
movie
it's
you're
just
talking about.
Strays. I think the name
It's
of
probably
it is
yeah.
Strays.
Yeah,
I think it is just
I think I
Strays.
know what
I
you're
think
talking
Kevin.
about.
I think Kevin Hart's in it too.
Yeah.
No,
it's a good movie.
that's the Secret Life of Pets. You're thinking of Secret
Is
Life
that
of
what it
Pets.
is?
Whoop.
Yeah.
I thought Kevin Hart was in the other one, the one where it's like he's like the stray, and then they find out how abusive they are, so they go mess him up.
Are you typecasting Kevin Hart as a puppy dog right now?
I'm interlocking two movies probably, but
Kevin
Hart's in
Hart,
one of
puppy
those
dog.
movies. He's
Kevin
in
Hart,
one of them.
automatic dog.
Automatic
Dog.
dog.
Like that
He
high
got
school
his-
I think it's just
football
called Strays.
interview.
I think it's on Peacock, but it's a good
Oh,
movie.
probably.
It's funny because he meets these other strays along the way and they become best friends. It's freaking
They
wild.
do some crazy stuff, don't they?
That
Don't they
sounds
bite
like-
that guy's dick off?
Yeah, well, it was a
Whoa.
rough
Yeah.
ending. Yeah, it's not PG-13. Careful on the ending.
Whoa.
The dogs pin the owner down, and then the
No, it's
original
not
dog-
PG-13. You just stated earlier that his favorite game was fetch fuck. As in, he threw the ball every time he brought it back, and his owner said "fuck."
You can play that. With
There's no
kids.
way, not over and over again. Not PG-13. You can only do it once in a PG-13 movie.
Yeah, you could say
Right,
each cuss
right.
word one time, and you just used it.
Yep. No, I think you can say "damn" like 4 times.
Yeah, that's like a different term, and you could say.
Damn, that
It's
beaver's
like you
got
could
a
say
sick
you could
damn.
say ass on the radio, but Pat McAfee
It's
he
frowned
says
upon.
bitch, ass, and all that stuff all the time, but he can't say fuck. ESPN frowns upon that.
I think they also fine him every time it happens. I think
No,
that's in
he
his
started getting-
contract.
I just saw they started getting muted on air. Whenever somebody
What?
if they say more than one, they start getting muted on air.
Like the whole thing.
Because I was just watching a video, and what's the big O lineman? Not the O lineman guy, but the big
white
guy who
one?
wears the cowboy hat, sitting in the corner. Yeah, the white one with the
Oh
beard.
shoot!
I only know McAfee. He's the only one I pay
No,
attention
shut
to.
up, dude. Because
I
there's
have-
Boston
I can't-
Connor.
I won't be able to figure it out.
There's Boston Connor, and then he sits next to like Tim Schmidt or something like that. And then there's another guy, and he wears a cowboy hat.
Yeah,
He's a
he's
Michigan
always
fan,
at the
right?
end.
He's
all at the
he
end.
started to
Yeah,
say
he's all
something.
at the
He
end.
started to say something, and he was like, "Fuck!" And everybody was like, "Whoa!" And Pat McAfee's like, "Yep, there we go. We're muted live on air, dude. Way to go. Thanks."
I love it.
Oh,
It
yeah,
sucks
dude.
because they do it like on their YouTube live when they're on YouTube live and all that. But
My
then when
3
they go
minutes will
on
end
TV,
in 10 minutes. It's not good,
Yep.
guys.
oh my
Nope.
goodness.
Need more time?
Pay
A little bit.
Pay for
10 more
Prime.
minutes. Pay for pro upgrade. The fact that even on Zoom, it puts out a little thing that's like, you want premium access to this filming
That's a
yourself.
Big ol' hand.
God, it's big.
Big ol' hand. I love
It's
it when
actually real small.
I like it when JJ Watt goes on there and he's in a cool conversation out of nowhere. He says "fuck," and they're like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He's
Dude,
like, "What did
come
I do?
on. He's
What
like,
did I
"Oh."
do?" He's like, "Did I say it?" It's like, "Yeah, you said it," and then they replay him saying it.
Dude,
That's
that's
the
good.
best. JJ
It's
Watt's
good.
like, "Shoo, guys, I'm sorry." It's like too late, man. You already ruined it.
I love going through the comments on like every single one of the highlight videos from the Pat McAfee show because it's like a 50-50 split every single time of people that are like, he's the best thing to ever happen to commentating sports ever, best analyst ever, blah blah blah. And then the other half is like, this guy's the most annoying dude on the planet. He never shuts up. Every time he answers a question, he's screaming. And if we're gonna be honest, I fall so far into the aforementioned category of he's the greatest thing to ever watch because it is so entertaining, dude.
Mhm.
It reminds
love
me of. Do you remember?
I love
You
him.
remember Stuart Scott? Stuart Scott. You know what I'm talking about? The ESPN anchor Come on, dude. He had like the weird eye. He died, and it was like a whole big thing. It was like a huge deal. Anyways, look him up. Look
Not a
him
big
up.
name guy.
Stuart Scott.
Yeah,
Stuart Scott. Big news anchor, or big ESPN anchor.
News anchor.
But that's it's sports news.
You related
But
to John Madden?
that's who he reminds me of. Probably.
They might be. I saw something for Pat McAfee that he might not be on a College Game Day next year. I was like, College Game Day has gotten so much better now that he's on it.
It's probably because as soon as he goes off air, there's video of the whole crowd. As soon as it goes off of ESPN, the whole crowd goes, fuck, 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 fuck.
Awesome.
I'm like, okay, I get it, guys.
Love that guy. Shout out to Pat McAfee. Make us famous,
McAfee.
Pat. Make us famous.
Shout
out to the 8.5-year-old who called into Pat McAfee a couple years ago.
And said he's a
just
huge
to tell him they're
influencer.
inspiring, and then be like, "Fuck Boston Connor." I wonder what that kid's doing these days. That kid, he's probably like a multi-billionaire 13-year-old now.
He's probably already signing contracts for Nike.
Psych. That teenager was, or that little kid was actually Connor Bedard.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Awesome.
Connor Bedard. He's on Pat McAfee, and one of the guys is like, "How do you kind of
hang out
bond
with
with
the
your
boys?
teammates? Yeah,
You can't drink.
yeah. How do you hang out? How do you hang out with the hockey guys if you can't drink?" He's like,
It's not always about drinking.
He's like, I haven't been allowed to drink my whole life, so I have fun still, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, I think
He's
Canada.
like,
I think the age is 18
if
in
push
Canada.
comes to shove.
It is. It is 18.
Yeah, but he got drafted at 18. He came
get
out
drafted
at
on his
18.
18th birthday. He's just in America on his 18th birthday. That would suck.
That sucks, dude.
Think about that.
Hang on.
Dude. That
Think
sucks,
about this,
dude.
Jack. Think about this. You think the number one prospect in all of hockey for his whole life, basically from like 12 years old on, you think he just started drinking like his birthday before going number one overall? No.
I know Canadians. There's no way he slipped through the cracks. He's drinking.
Watch an interview, dude. There's no way he's drank a day in his life. On purpose. He might have gotten drugged at some point by his buddies on his high school team.
Drugs are different.
No,
drugs.
not drug, but like
Yes.
spiking in like his
drugs.
Sprite or something.
No, the only way he's gonna get drunk.
They're like beer. He's like, no, I'll take a Mountain Dew though.
I'll
know
take a
there's
diet Mountain Dew.
There was another case in 2009 or something like that against the Chicago coordinator that got ignored. They're being sued.
Another
again.
one?
They're being sued again for it.
Which player this time?
Jesus
I don't know. They
Christ.
haven't released their name.
That's so bad.
Connor Bedard, you better watch yourself up there, dude.
Connor
Man, he's
Bedard.
getting bullied.
You
He's
better
getting
watch
bullied
out.
already.
Sleep with one eye open.
Sleeping with the fishies.
That training staff is sussy.
Dude, that whole thing's weird. No, because
They're-
it was the
I
training
found
staff that
out-
was doing
I
that
was
to him
told-
before.
No, it was
I
the
thought that
video
was like
coordinator or something.
hazing.
I was told they were a hands-on crew, so
It's got to be the training. I don't know. I
Shut
didn't.
the fuck up. Shut up. It's got to be gnarly, dude. Gnarly. You know, honestly, I feel like there's no way that Chicago should have been able to get a number one overall draft pick with all that Kyle Beach stuff going on.
He should have gone to Anaheim, hands down. Anaheim was just as bad.
It's insane, dude. Chicago would have been fine. They would have been in the same spot, dog shit, but they wouldn't have gotten Bedard. There's no way you can't reward you like they keep rewarding people for that because what happened to Kyle Beach was messed up, dude. I can't even say what I read in an article that
I didn't know where
to
you're
him.
going with that.
I thought you were gonna say all of it.
No, I
thought you were
was
gonna say
not
all
going to
of
say it.
Ah,
No.
scared
I
me,
thought
man.
about it, and then I
Scared
was
me.
like, can't say that on here. No,
Can't
because
put that
like,
out there.
yeah, dude, the stuff that came out about that though, you can't give them a number you can't give them a McDavid right after that.
Right. I'm throwing a timeout
Or
in here.
Bedard.
A little stake in the conversation. For our Zoom listeners, this is either going to sound really weird or Garrett's done his job and it's going to sound great. Are we going to pause and restart?
Yeah.
so that we don't have to upgrade to
And then
premium.
just
Called
yeah,
from
we're
there.
broke.
Yeah.
It's recording.
Yeah, dude, the podcast is
man.
just starting. Okay, bear with us, guys.
Wow,
Bear-
I hope our advertisement was cool because we're back.
Hey,
Wait.
for all
Who
the
is
people,
supposed to get the
for all the
sponsors?
people
Not
that
me,
are,
right?
for all the people
Yeah,
that are
You with the bug
new
spray.
here,
BBS.
you with the bug spray.
Vanilla bug spray guy.
Oh,
Learn your
whoa,
sponsor.
Whoa, don't give him a shout out yet. He's not in. He's not in here.
You know what,
gotta
Garrett?
ask
You might
him
be on the
first.
Garrett. You might be on the podcast with us, but do you have one of these bad boys? Oh no, my leg won't go high enough. It won't go high enough. I'm trying to get the tattoo in there, and I can't get the leg in there.
Hold on.
Oh, I know.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
editing this out a minute.
Ah.
Yeah.
Does that mean we should get podcast tattoos?
I'm
little
down, dude.
little microphones or something with our
Yeah.
with our name
Right on our ass?
That's right in the palm of our hand, so we can just grab the mic.
on it. Hello. My mom's gonna hate
No,
this.
my breath doesn't stink. I'm just speaking. Hey, sorry for confusing an English accent with being deaf. I know she's
How
going to
many
be
time-
mad about that one.
How many times have you apologized to her for it, though?
No,
Every
not
time
just
it's brought
for
up.
that. Times have you just apologized to my mom for?
That's what I mean. Like, just how many times have you had to say
If-
sorry to Jack's
if
mom?
you want a
We'll get into
simple
those
answer, a
stories
lot,
later days.
a lot. If you want a specific answer, I'm going to need to do some math.
He's gonna need
It's
a
a lot.
notepad.
I gotta carry the 1, multiply the 3.
It only took us about 5 years to realize he's not allowed dark alcohol around
Divide the beer.
influential people.
Oh my god, Jesus! It's not. Well, he can have dark alcohol as long as it's not just in a cup. It has to be mixed. There was
Dark
no
You guys
alcohol
just
is
mixture in
gone.
that.
no,
There was
no,
no mixture
no.
in that.
What we
There was
learned,
no
what we
mixer.
learned is that Drunk Z can't be left alone to drink other people's drinks.
That was your
That's what
drink,
it is.
though.
That was your drink.
No, I don't think I
That-
got
that
it.
You
I
challenge
don't
went
was
remember
your
You went and got
getting.
it.
got
I
your own
no,
chalice.
I don't remember getting that from anybody.
Because you were blacked out.
You stole a
Yeah,
chalice.
that's why I don't
Totally
remember.
different guy. Totally different guy.
So probably, dude.
Oh.
Probably. It was the guy with the cool softball jersey.
We had to leave
Probably.
Shark Bar, and we were vibing with those fucking.
No, we're not. We're not going
Pete
past
Eddie's.
this point in that bar.
You're right. You're right.
That
you're
conversation has ended.
It's gone. Next topic.
And that
we have a-
conversation was brought to you by
Hold on.
Second Chances.
This just in, a new
I was
segment
gonna
has
say
arisen.
Alcoholic Anonymous.
Oh gosh, yeah, dude. So
Anyways, new story. Let's move on for that one.
I can't. It's too good.
it's so good.
I want to make so many
yeah,
jokes
dude.
about how clean Marissa's car is now.
You mean the back windshield?
Yeah.
whole
The sidewalk is definitely not as green as it was when you were there last.
That's for sure, dude. Those are different times. Same people, different times.
Next year should be pretty
Hey.
popping.
Moving on.
Moving through the chop. Doo, 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 doo.
What is that? What is that
New
song
group
from?
chat for that.
Doo-doo.
Stepping on the beach, dude. It's
Doo, doo,
SpongeBob,
doo,
dude.
doo.
Stepping
Ah.
on the beach, dude.
I was doing it while Logan was here this weekend.
I thought it was Pink Panther.
No, that's Voodoo.
I thought it was Pink
Voodoo.
Panther.
Voodoo.
Oh, that's
I was
Mine was
doing
not-
that.
I was
this
Next
not-
weekend.
episode,
I
next
was like,
episode,
what
I
is
want
that
you to
from?
get whatever that saxophone thing is, and I want you to play that because you did it a great air instrument of it.
Whatever that
saxophone.
saxophone thing is, it's a saxophone.
That's if it is a saxophone. What if it just looks like it, but it's a different instrument?
I
Yeah,
don't
dude.
know. That's the only instrument, and the flute. Those are the only two I can consistently tell you.
You
Those
can't
are-
figure
But
out.
there's
a
so
trumpet?
many things that look like
Or a drum?
saxophones. Oh, I know a tuba. I know a tuba when I see one. I
What?
know a
What?
tuba when I see one.
A clarinet and a flute look the same thing. Just one goes sideways.
Yeah, but
one
what are
goes
they?
forward.
What family are they in? Tell me that. They're the
The
woodwinds.
reeds. They're in the
Nerd.
reeds. They're in the reeds. Every band nerd is gonna agree with me or tell me that I'm stupid.
I think you're stupid.
You're not a band
They're the
person.
woodwinds. They're the woodwinds.
No, they're the freaking reeds, dude. Because you
I
stick
was
that
in- I
reed
was
in
in
there, you're
jazz
like,
band.
doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, aren't they the reeds?
I don't think so, dude. We need to Google.
You-
Jack,
I
you're the
was in
fact check.
jazz band. Google it. Google it.
I had
Google
a
it.
nice
Google it.
silver trumpet, dude. That was what I was
In
at.
jazz band? Did you get jazz hands?
Jazz.
He was second place in trumpet too, dude.
More like fourth.
So
There was only 2 people counting himself that showed up. They had to give it to him.
it happens.
At
It
one
happens.
point, the band director is like, to be in jazz band, you have to be in marching band, and that was my last day of jazz band.
I'm just my screen was.
Why,
stuck
you didn't
on
want to?
the
You didn't want to
phone.
walk while you were doing it?
Nah, dude, I'm
Look at this guy.
Give
People, man.
give me a comfy bar stool and let me do my thing. Don't
Exactly.
like get up.
All I
tell me
want to
what to
hear is
play.
this right at the end. That's all I want to hear.
Yeah, I just want snaps.
That's all I want. Snaps. I don't want no people booing me. I can't do the national anthem.
Dude, Jack sent a message in the group chat. I don't. Was that in the Quint group chat
It's
Yeah,
got-
about
tell
the
me,
Fox
yeah.
stuff? About the Fox stuff?
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
new gear they
100%.
got.
No, so Jack puts in this group chat with his brother and a couple of us, and he's like, "Why is it that whenever we leave, the Fox High School hockey team gets all this cool stuff?" And I
Well,
was in my head, I was
The only
no.
one who didn't play for Fox
Before
was
you, I know, I get this. That's not the point. The point is, Jack is 27 years old, and Jack Sales sends messages that say, "Why is it that whenever we leave, they get cool shit?" Bro, you've been gone for 9 years. 9. And that's
Why-
even with you being held back.
Why put that in the alumni page? Like,
Why'd
I
you
don't
just
wanna
throw
see
that at him? You just threw that at him. That's with you being held back.
hey, high school was my
Wait,
peak.
Hang on,
okay?
Jack.
After high
Did you get
school,
did you get held back or no?
no, I don't think so.
Ah,
Let's
see,
say
I
he
was
didn't.
wrong.
I don't
was
think
wrong,
so.
Dude.
was
I was surprised that he did.
I
He
mean,
didn't
so
even
was I.
argue. He's like, I probably did. I put a
He's
time.
like,
I had a full-on stroke in 3rd grade and still made it to the 4th somehow. No one knows.
There's
I
only
shouldn't
one
have graduated
person.
my senior
that explains so much about Jack. That's the first time I've
What's dumb is
heard
the only
that.
reason
I don't
I know
go-
he had
wow.
a stroke was
I'm
because of
surprised you
Marissa.
didn't know that.
Marissa gets pissed and be like, "Oh, at least I
No,
didn't
he
have a
knows
stroke in
everything.
3rd grade."
Who's Marissa? Thought we weren't.
Yeah, I didn't know we
Who's
were
that?
name dropping people.
Who's
You
that?
already
Jack, you
dropped
started
Jack's
this.
mom's
You started this a
name.
long time ago.
You dropped Jack's mom's name. Sorry, Sarah J.
No, Jack
Sorry.
started it.
Sorry, Emily.
Jack started it
Oh,
earlier.
yeah, sorry.
Jack started
I
it
started
earlier.
it with Emily, I'm pretty sure.
I never apologized to Emily.
I'm talking no, when I say don't name drop people, I'm talking about exes that we're gonna be crapping on later on in the podcast.
I don't talk
Not
about.
even that.
I don't talk about other people.
I 100% do. I don't care.
You know what, dude? I got
I got stories. We got stories. We got
Yeah, we
stories.
do.
I got 2 years.
Tune in
Got 2
next week
years.
for
Sometimes we have one hole in the wall. I said sometimes. Sometimes it's only one. Sometimes it's two.
Yeah, I got 2. One of them's Garrett's fault.
0, baby, 0.
I never had any of mine. Mm.
Okay, I have a little anger issue. Okay, let me.
I'm not judging you for it. I get it.
I was gonna
dude.
say-
I let mine out when my team starts sucking.
Yeah, Garrett let his out. Yeah, skip right over that. Garrett let his out whenever I asked him to give me a job in St. Louis.
Fuck, dude,
He's
I
like,
didn't
"No."
even
That
hear
was
that.
mean.
I
No.
fucking
That
knew
was
this was
so
gonna get
mean.
freedom.
No,
Didn't even know what was going on.
Okay, hang on, listeners. Come one, come all. I have our first poll of the podcast.
I'm a piece of shit. That's what it is.
Here we go. Your answer is either yes or no. Garrett's a piece of shit. Okay.
Honestly,
Situation
answer yes.
is
Like, I feel like a piece
situation
of shit
is
after that.
situation. Okay. Situation is you should. Okay. But we're gonna get the community's vote.
All
Okay?
right, all right. Just ask
Situation
the question,
is-
please.
This friend group, I've lived 2,000 miles away from this friend group for a long time now. Years.
And we
And
miss
it's
you.
always been
We
always been a
miss you.
thing
I miss you
make-
at least.
to
Garrett,
come
I-
together. To come
Fuck
together,
you.
right? It's always been a thing. The other day, we're gaming, we're chatting, and I'm like, you know what, dude? Next summer is gonna be that's the window. And Jack's like, hell yeah, dude. And I go, Garrett, will give me a job at Bass Pro without batting an eye, without being like, honestly,
That's
I
the
don't want to
lie
stake
part
my
on that.
reputation. Just
That's
turns around
such
and
a
goes,
lie on that.
no,
That's a
I
such
can't
lie
do
thing,
that.
dude.
I can't do that right now. No.
That's such bullshit. They asked and I didn't hear him. And then when he did ask the second time, I said, we're not hiring right now. But I said it in a douchebag way. And this is how I said it. I'm like, no, we're not hiring right now.
And that's a lie because
Yeah,
you
he
are
yelled at
hiring
me.
because it's
Yes.
Santa
It's
season.
fucking elves.
It's Santa
elves.
season.
See?
That's still
Oh,
hiring.
you're
It's
lying, dude.
elves.
That's
They
a
wouldn't
job,
even-
dude.
You
That's
said
a
next
job.
summer. Those guys get hired
Listen,
on and they leave in
listen,
January.
Listen, hey, all you're doing is making a worse
I'm a
case
piece
for
of
yourself
shit.
by
I am a
yelling
piece
about
of
it.
shit.
You
what's
know why?
even
You
worse
know why
about
you're
that?
making the case worse for yourself is because I
I don't care.
prefaced
I don't care.
that it wasn't until the summertime. It wasn't until the
What
summertime.
was really bad.
So
was
this whole elf
honestly-
stuff.
What was really
brought
bad
that up.
about
That's
this
on
whole
me.
situation was for 2 days straight on my ride to work, I honestly thought, man, you're a piece of shit to Z. I have a 40-minute drive. The whole fucking drive, I'm sitting in traffic, just like, God damn, dude. Z fucking does hate you. You're a piece of shit.
Honestly, you
That's-
flipped the
I
script,
started my
and now
day
it
for
just
2
looks
days.
like you hate Z.
Wait, why?
No, I don't.
Yeah, see, so you can't. No, you can't yell at me the way
No.
you did, and then be mad at yourself, and then tell yourself that I hate you because of that.
You hate me, dude. You hate me, dude.
You have to deep down admit to yourself on that drive tomorrow that you hate me for whatever reason.
I gotta dig deep and be like, do I hate Z? No,
You
I
know-
don't hate this guy. No, I don't hate
Offer him a
this guy.
job. Give him a job.
I'll get you a job, dude.
If
Come
any of
June-
our
come
5
June.
listeners actually live in St. Louis and want to give Z a job, muchly appreciated. Z and I would really appreciate that.
You and
I
Z?
have I'm a bit of a master of none, jack of trades kind of thing. Got a lot of experience under my belt.
I know
Just saying.
people. I know who people are hiring, but you don't want that job. It sucks, but it makes a lot of money.
Not in the dirty P. Sorry, boys.
No, I'm talking about in St. Louis.
Oh.
You don't want it. Don't
Just
say
a
yes.
heads up, I might have to have shoulder surgery coming up soon, so yeah.
I can get you a
that
salesman
might put a
job.
damper
Easy.
on something.
After
Heck
my
yeah,
knee
it does.
surgery, I have refused to do anything else to my body because everything hurts.
3
dude,
months
when his knee flares up, he's like couch the rest of the day.
Fucking hate it. It made it
Three-
worse. I swear to God. Go ahead, continue.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
I wouldn't lie to you guys.
I'm not a liar. I swear.
Surgery's not worth it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, leave that fucking pancreatitis in there.
Pancreatitis. No, so 3 months ago, I was playing in a tournament over in Washington.
Non-hit beer league doesn't count. No surgery.
Non-hit beer league, and that's exactly. I've lived my life by that rule. I live my life by that rule. I've got wrists that, if you can hear it,
Yeah, it's a little crack.
yeah. I got
That's a
wrists
party
that-
trick. I
dude.
love that party trick. Like you move your
It's
shoulders and
fun.
you get a little snap in there.
Yeah. My knees are incredible, dude. It's like a.
You stand up.
Anyways, did something dumb. Got a little drunk. Had a late game. Fell down twice directly top of the shoulder. I was like, easy peasy. That didn't even hurt. The next day I woke up. I couldn't move my arm, and I was like, I'll be all right. It's been 3 months, and just
Did you
about
see
every
anyone
time.
about it, or is this your
No.
professional opinion?
No.
what I
I
said.
probably don't have to have surgery on it. I'm probably just being dumb, over exaggerating. But yeah, no, it's just not fun right now. Like I was playing beer league the other night, and I went to toss my glove just like this, right? Just threw it at somebody, pain from all the way down. I was like,
You know what
that's a
helps
new
that?
one.
You know what?
That's a
helps
new
that?
one. No, I don't.
No,
I don't
no.
need that. I don't need it. Nope, I don't want it. I don't like prescriptions. I don't do drugs.
Percocets
Nope.
and Katie tape. Percocets and Katie tape. And you'll be
No,
fine.
I still got to drive to the rink, dude. You can't drive back from the rink.
Well, that's the good of living in St.
It'll
Louis.
wear off.
Garrett can drive you to and from the rink.
We could room together, guy.
Yeah, Garrett's looking for a new place.
I could get you a salesman job.
Now you can get him a
Hey.
job. Wow,
Fuck, dude. Hey, oh my
Wow.
god, leave me the fuck alone, dude.
In
Oh,
front of the
no,
viewers, let's
he's-
look like the
he
nice
fell
I'm
guy.
gonna do it.
Dude,
I'm gonna
he
do it.
crumbled to the pole. He crumbled to the pole. We're still gonna get comments because they're gonna say
I'm
something.
gonna say it.
They're
I'm gonna say
on
it.
it
I'm
before
gonna
you
say it.
even say anything.
I don't care.
They're
You
gonna be
hurt
like,
your shoulder.
"Stubborn." They're probably. They're gonna be like, honestly, it's probably fine. You just get.
You just get.
Yeah.
What did he say?
That's
What
I
did
said,
he say?
get.
What did he say?
What did he say?
a
Oh,
cool
boy.
koozie guy.
Oh boy!
It is, dude. It's camouflage with a treat.
I like
You know
that.
what we don't have in the Dirty P? Trees.
That's not true. You got some plastic ones there. I've seen them.
I've seen them. They're dead, but they're there.
Nothing to filter the air up here.
You just got no. I think that the trees you guys have, they're just really big bushes.
That's still science. Yeah, that makes sense.
What you referring to there, Garrett?
When's the last set? Never mind. Not going into that.
Oh.
one.
Almost got you. Almost got you.
So, not dropping any names or anything, but Garrett, how are you feeling after being an adulterer?
You said it wrong, so I'm not gonna answer it.
Oh, Z, back me up on this.
Adulterer?
Adulterer. I don't know.
Adultery?
Oh, adultery works too. How do you feel? I want to know.
A
Can't
waste of
believe you brought
space.
that.
Waste of space, but we love you.
I do, yeah. I don't know why.
The he or she who will not be named hasn't reached out to you.
No, not once. No, not once. She dropped it completely after she got caught.
Damn.
Hey,
We
you know
all
what you do
warned
from
her.
here?
We all warned her.
You realize
She
it
got caught
wasn't
in
a good
person. That's
idea.
what's funny.
and
Oh,
you
it was an
move on.
awful idea.
It's fucking hilarious. You should
But
have
but I can
Hang
say,
on.
whoa, I tried.
What? Wait, hang on. Time out. Whether it's over the airwaves of whatever this is right now, or later, I'm gonna need to know that because
About him
I
getting
didn't get
caught?
that. Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't get
yeah,
that.
we-
I didn't get
I'll
that.
I just won't add names.
yeah, just don't put the names in there.
Go for
Oh
it.
yeah,
Go for it.
so
Let's go.
I'm over at her apartment while she's working because she works from home and all
Story
that stuff.
time.
And
Took
for
her
some
a
reason,
coffee. Don't forget about the coffee.
yeah. I didn't do that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do that. It was
Exactly.
already there.
Don't
Or
don't
his
forget about-
already
coffee.
there.
Or his
I ain't
coffee.
lying.
Or his.
I ain't
him or
lying.
her. We're right. We don't know
I
who
ain't
it is.
lying. Okay, so I've been
Or
over
they.
there like three. That was probably like my third or I think it was my third time doing it. Not once have I locked the door.
So, hold on,
After
time
I
out.
walk-
Is Garrett freaking out on your screen?
Am I? Getting animated.
All right, you're back to normal.
Okay.
And continue.
So it's like the third, maybe fourth time, maybe me going over to her place, just me. And I've never once locked the door. She always she keeps it unlocked. I walked in and I had this weird feeling to lock the door. And I'm like, all right, fucking lock the front door. Her table that she works at's like right by the door. So I sit down. We're hanging out. I think I got over there around 10:30. And then by like 12 or 1, the door went to go open. And I'm like, fuck, that's why I locked it. And then I looked at her and I'm like, what do you want me to do? She didn't say nothing. And I thought she was going to tell me to hide. And I was like, I don't know. What do you want me to do? So I'm just standing there awkwardly. She moved the chair I was sitting in away. She kind of like pushed me a little to the side so I'm not so close to her and all that. He walks in and he like looks at me, looks at her. He goes to the kitchen, which is literally like, so you got the front door right here, kitchen this way. He walked in around the kitchen and then he turned around. He's like, all right, now what the hell are you doing here? And I said, oh, I'm hanging out. He's like, oh, he brought me a fuck. I said the name. Fuck. I did so good too. I gotta edit that out.
This is our own Pat McAfee moment.
Fuck.
You're gonna have to like bleep it. This whole thing, you gotta leave it in, and you just put up like like a little rubber ducky over here.
I'll have to. Yeah, and so then she's like, oh, he just brought me a coffee. And then after about like a minute, it was like a solid minute or two of me, us just standing there awkwardly, fucking dipped, just left.
Oh my god.
That was
And
Friday.
you haven't heard from her since then.
Nope, she unadded me
incredible.
like within like 15 minutes of me leaving on everything. She wouldn't even
What was
talk
the
to her.
real? What was the real answer to the question?
What was the question?
What are you doing here?
I was hanging out with her.
Oh,
I wish. I tried so hard.
Okay. Wow.
what the?
No,
Bleep
that was
that
her
out.
excuse. That was her
edit
excuse.
that out. Take this whole question out of it.
I'm just gonna delete this whole conversation.
No.
Nah.
We're in way too deep at this point.
I told her it was gonna blow up in her
That's
face.
what you get. Both
It's
of
not
you
even-
guys.
it's-
That's what you. No, it's both of you.
It
is.
is both of them. But
It's both of them. You're not getting
I'm
off the
not
hook
mad
on
about
this,
it.
especially because
I'm
we
not
already
mad about it.
established you're a piece of shit. So we're back on this.
I
but-
told her or him, whoever he or she is, that she needs to end something. It needs to be
Okay,
ended.
I'm gonna get this out there, listeners. I am straight. I like women. He keeps saying he or she.
You never know, though.
not-
Look at that
I'm
mustache,
not-
dude.
I'm not a Skittle eater.
Garrett. Whoa.
Whoa, what are you talking about? Whoa. You can't ban me for that.
You can't ban me.
We're getting canceled on our first episode.
Way to go, Garrett. Way to go.
Yeah, my
Garrett.
fault.
I just want to
It's my
say
fault.
we love all people here. We're just
No one's gonna hear this ever, except for the people that are gonna laugh at it or text us and be like, "That was stupid."
You guys should quit.
All right.
Ahead.
I think
moving the subject along. Golfing. Who's in the tournament next year? If
I hope-
Z's
I
moving
hope-
down, Z's in it.
What? I hope I'm in it. I hope.
when
Chris-
when is it again? Was that in July?
Man Advantage August.
It's in August. It's
If we're
normally
gonna
like
be
the-
honest, dude, that humidity. Oh my god!
Well, now you
I'm
know what
not
to
a-
pack for. Now you know what to pack for.
Butt ass naked with the
Yeah.
with a
It's
backpack
never-
that
it's-
turns into an
it's
air conditioner.
never that hot.
That just
It was-
poured.
Garrett
It
and
was that hot.
Garrett and
Dude,
just
I took my.
said-
I didn't have a hat on anymore, and I was just wearing a towel because
And
I
that's-
was sweating. So
Oh, but Garrett and I talked about getting fans, and we're like, no, it's not gonna be that hot. It's never that hot. And like the humidity is never that bad.
It's
Garrett,
hot.
you
we
said
just-
it. Oh,
we didn't
so this
get a
is
fan.
your fault.
We didn't get a fan.
Mm,
I suggested
sure.
the fans.
We suggested it and we talked about it,
Yeah.
and we said we won't need it.
If we're gonna be honest, yeah, for sure, I'm in.
All right.
That was sick.
I played Unreal the last. I don't think I'm going to play golf again for the rest of the year. I don't know. I don't see that happening because it's getting pretty cold. Unless Garrett and I squeeze one in.
Same.
But
no, hey, you know what you guys need to find because it's way cheaper.
we have an indoor one at Cruisins.
Just
Houston
set up
Upton?
times once a
Not
month.
cruises,
It's way
camps,
cheaper than
country
golfing,
club.
anyways.
There you go.
Country Club Barbecue.
Oh yeah,
There it is. There it
What
is.
30p location you're at now? Huh?
Oh,
Government's going to find me.
there it is. You didn't put on your your
My
Wi-Fi
agent
log.
has
Better
been.
look at
My
your
agent
Wi-Fi
has
address.
been. My agent's been planning to swap me for a while now, so we're good.
My agent turned off my shit at the age of 13 when he saw what I did in front of the computer.
Mine feels bad for me because I don't even watch it no more.
You don't even watch your agent anymore?
No.
What? You can watch your agent?
Yeah, dude. You go to myfbiagent.gov and it pulls up a dude looking at a computer while you're looking at the computer, and you're like, that guy's a loser.
I don't know if you're being real or not, but I'm going to look it later.
Look it up, dude. Trust me. I would never steer you wrong.
What did Christian about the Israeli war?
I don't want to talk about that.
Freaking link he sent in our group chat.
I didn't click on it.
What was it?
I didn't click on it. I don't know what it was.
Do you
It was
know-
about
well,
Biden
it's general.
or something,
General?
wasn't it?
Oh,
It was a news article saying Israel.
It was
or
Biden,
US
wasn't it?
Biden goes to war with
Yeah,
Palestine in Israel's defense.
I
was like-
100%.
I 100% believed it. And I was like, no way, this isn't happening.
Did you click on it?
What was it? What was it?
I didn't click
I didn't
on it.
click on it. What was it?
I didn't trust it. What was it? Come on, you gotta say it now.
Just tell me I had a new category of video to watch that night.
So it was good? That's so weird. That's so weird that you said it like that then, if it wasn't.
Yeah, I was interested, you know? Sometimes you go down a rabbit hole.
He's a history buff, guys. That's why he
Dude,
was looking at a totally different history.
Nope. Get out of here. I don't even know what it is, and I don't want nothing to do with it. Leave me alone.
You remember the big truck thing that was going around in like 2018? You clicked on it. It's like, look at this sick big truck that's for sale or something like that. I don't know.
No, I think it was something else with mine. Like,
it was a big dude.
I think mine was like Buzz looking alien.
You're talking about guys sitting on the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't that, but it was like that.
But with a wolf. I'm not gonna judge you. I don't know what
so you went to look that night? You went to look that up that night?
You have to look at the picture to see what I was looking at.
No, I'm good. I'm good, dude. The way you just
I'm not spoiling it. No,
you already did. You already did.
You sent that like 2 days ago. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone, dude.
I gotta say,
unless Marissa saved it, then you go, oh, Jack. God. I had it saved for that night, dude.
Once I found out what it was, I saved it.
We lost Garrett.
Garrett.
Oh, Mrs. Barnett turned off the Wi-Fi on Garrett. Oh, he's back.
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
You're being too loud. Tell your dad he's got to hold on for 30 more minutes. Oh, wait, I am your dad.
He's about to come in. No, you're my stepdad, Tom.
Whoa, stop name dropping people. Come on.
I'm going to drop everyone.
I'm so confused. Never heard that name before in the Barnett household.
I'm kidding. I love you, Mrs. Barnett. I'm not the new daddy of Garrett.
You would have to buy him tickets to the Chiefs game.
I need to know what you're doing for your birthday, dude.
I've already told you I don't know. I have to ask them. My dad's not here. He's in Pennsylvania.
Your dad's
if you get Chiefs tickets and you get two, one for you and one for a guest, if you pick me over Jack, I'll fly there.
Honestly, go for it so that I get to see Z.
No,
I'm flying to Kansas. I'm flying to Kansas City. You come back.
I'd pick him up, dude.
I don't care. You fly to Kansas City, watch the game, drive to Dirty P with Garrett.
Right back on the plane. Right back on the plane.
You take him to the plane, dude.
I thought you two hated each other. What is this?
Dude, we're secret lovers.
Well, for those in the audience that don't know, Jack has never come to visit me.
Why has Jack never come to see you? Why?
Why?
Because I'm not a big fan of potatoes.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you to come see me. I'm just saying you never have.
You get your potatoes from Washington anyways, you posers.
Garrett, how do you know that? How do you know that?
We've had this discussion before.
I've told you. I know. I was just making sure. Just making sure, dude. And that's a good point. That's a government discussion for where I live, is why we have to eat Washington potatoes. Because ours are better, but we don't get to eat them.
How do you know?
Yeah, they go to people like.
But when I'm in the Dirty P and I go to freaking Five Guys, and I'm standing in line, the board says that they're from like,
I know,
5 hours away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
Oh wait, so you're saying like you go to the Five Guys in your
I mean, we already
area.
pointed out Washington.
Wait.
The only potato places I know.
I don't
Harlan, dude. Maybe.
Dude, Stenopolis.
Stenopolis, yeah. Good job. Good job.
Good job,
guy.
Stenopolis.
A guy I know just got accepted for a clinical or a residency or whatever medical thing he's doing over in Ireland. So big round of applause for him. For Stenopolis.
Chuck Stenopolis?
Yeah, Chuck Stenopolis. Big round of applause for him.
Wait, when is he going? When do we get to go visit Chuck Stenopolis?
I get filled in with the details as they happen, so I have no idea.
Oh, did he message you or did he tell Marissa and Marissa had to tell you?
No,
So
this
is
is
this
in
for-
this is in the family group chat.
Oh.
So
Oh.
Yeah.
Even
So
that's
is this
official.
so is this like while he's still in school?
yes, yeah, it's still school and stuff.
So it's like
They're paying
study
for his
abroad,
trip,
but
right?
for med school?
They're paying for his trip, right?
You guys are asking a lot of questions, and all I know is he got accepted to go
No.
over there.
He said no. Nope,
I
nope.
have no idea.
no.
I don't think it would make sense if they didn't pay for it because I mean they're sending him over there, so
True.
Fair enough. You got
probably
me.
it's
True.
part of schooling. So I
Well-
would assume they're paying.
Well,
for it.
ladies and gentlemen, now that you know what Chuck Stenopoulos is doing,
I
if you're
just-
curious who Chuck Stenopoulos is, he's cousins to Snuffleupagus, and they're busy.
Family
these
friend.
days.
Family friend.
Yeah. Very busy these days.
We're
That's why you
so
don't
bad.
know.
We're so
I
bad.
haven't seen him in a
Yeah,
hot minute.
dude. If we get one person to listen to this whole thing, no matter how Garrett shakes this thing up, cuts it, slices it, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna get to the end of this and they're gonna be like, "The fuck did I just listen to?
Who the fuck is Snuffleupagus?
No. That's
Who's
weird.
Chuck Stenopoulos?
I'm not worried about the. I am happy for
Who's
anyone
Chuck-
who listens to this. But
Who's
when we
Chunky
become
Funkhauser?
big and we're famous and everyone loves us and come back to watch the first episode because they're diehard fans, and we're screwed. Welcome to the
That's just
show.
like-
If you're here from 3 years from now, and we're famous
Yeah, dude.
now.
If you're here,
No,
if
we're
you're here
calling
from
it
a
now.
decade from
We're
now-
calling it now. Thanks for restarting the show.
Hey,
Thank you.
hey! If in the next month we get more than 100 listeners on one episode,
I'll tell
Jack
you
has
this
to
is
change
Chuck
his number from
Snuffleupagus.
32 to
on my leg.
no.
It's 23 on my leg.
Jack's number. You two know what I'm talking about. Jack's number has to change from 32 to 33.
I'm lost.
If we get 100 viewers or listeners,
Jack, how do you not
Garrett,
remember?
you know what I'm talking about.
You set the fucking number, dude.
you set the number every time we talk
what
about it.
number?
If I have
Shut
to
up,
tell you
Jack.
the number,
We're not
this is
bringing this up.
pathetic.
We're not bringing this up.
I'm
Nope.
thinking of 22
Nope, we're
and
not bringing this
23,
up.
not 32 and 33.
You're
No,
already
we're not
past
talking about
that. You've
Taylor
already made
Swift,
it past
dude.
that goal.
You're so dumb.
Oh my fuck, he's looking around
33
too.
is the
Look at
last
this
number
guy.
then.
Yeah,
33.
yeah,
We might as well bump it up to 35 at this
Yeah,
point.
I know. He's known it. He's known it for like an hour. Booty cheeks. Booty
Oh, my
cheeks.
goodness.
But that's the deal. If we get 100 viewers on this or 100 listeners ever, even if it's 100 views on a TikTok, 32 to 33.
Well, we already got
Right.
700 on mine.
Garrett, everybody shake on it. Shake on it. Put your hands in, shake on it. Good job, guys. Garrett, we all left. This is
Way to ruin it.
wow, dude.
Garrett's gonna edit out all the bullying we've done.
I know.
No, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna
He
leave
said at
it.
the start of the show, "I'm here to make fun of myself, possibly," and then he edits out all of us making fun of it.
I'm gonna edit out everything that you say nice to me. So all the bullying is like, man, they're really mean to Garrett. It's like, yeah, I actually didn't edit any of that. That's just how they talk to me.
I'm gonna spend next week's episodes, just giving you compliments the entire time, so
I'm
it's
like
just
you.
me being muted
I'm
the
gonna have
entire show.
I'm gonna
The
have to
whole
cut
show
that
is
out
just
the
never
entire
hearing
time.
me.
It's really just gonna be your face like this. Just, oh. That's it.
You know you're right.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys. It is 7:30.
Holy cow!
My
What a
time.
time!
I think
Your
it's
time?
time to wrap her up. What do you boys think?
I'll allow it.
You allow it?
Motion
Oh,
seconded.
We can't.
Probably.
He dancing to it. I told you he fucking hates me.
Sucker.
All right. Signing off from the bar top. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Cheers, boys.
Come out! Oh shoot!
Cheers. My
Uh,
apple juice.
Mine's empty. Hey oh! Here's the
Ayo.
tree.
Uh,
Oh.